welcome to Slammasters Wrestling! Tonight, we crown a brand new Slammasters Women's Champion! Tonight, it is the Slammasters debut of Ghalus! And for the first time ever at Banking Hall, Carlito is in the building! It is a huge night. We will waste no more time. You already know him. Had the pleasure of meeting him today. Your official for the show today, your Iron Man Zebra, Stu! Get that on a t-shirt. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Could you hear the rumblings? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Slammasters Wrestling, our first event of 2026. We are back in Portland House in the Banking Hall. Myself, Kai Sandbrook, joined as always by RC Chaos as we get ready for this, a huge event. That's cool. In the ring already, Vincent Michaels as Hunter Maul, the monster, heads down to the ring, called beautifully by our guest host tonight, Tom Campbell.
Look, I'm no longer the only Campbell in the building now. I'm joined by Tom Campbell as well here. And we are set for some incredible action here tonight at the Banking Hall for Slammasters Wrestling. And right now, Hunter Maul is looking incredible. And Vincent Michaels on his first tour of 2026 in the United Kingdom is in for one hell of a test.
He is indeed. Vincent Michaels, all the way from the Black and Brave Academy, trained by Marek Brave and, of course, Seth Rawlings, who, much like Vincent Michaels, returned recently. Returned at Elimination Chamber. Oh, we're getting all meta here, aren't we? And Vincent Michaels, as we mentioned, first tour of 2026. was around here quite a lot last year. We saw him debut in a epic 6-man tag match, and who exactly won that match, RC?
Well, that's a great question. I'm sure you're going to tell me, Kai.
Well, it was a team led, some may say, by that man, Hunter Maul. So there's already a little bit of history between these two.
Absolutely, and that was an incredible debut for Hunter Maul here in the banking hall, leading that team to victory. He just destroyed all 3 of his opponents in that one.
He absolutely did. Currently 2-0 here in Slammasters Wrestling is Hunter Maul. Vincent Michaels 0-1, looking for his first victory, and what a statement it would be if he could defeat the big man, Hunter Maul. The presence of Hunter Maul is enough to make you stumble over your words, RC.
Indeed it is. If Vincent Michael gets the victory here tonight, he'll be celebrating all the way to New York City.
Now, Vincent Michaels is a clever man, but I'm not quite sure how clever this is. You're trying to shoulder tackle a man who pretty sure could cosplay as a building.
And oh, there it is. That is how you shoulder tackle your opponent, ladies and gentlemen. And Vincent Michaels is feeling all of that.
Hunter Maul is what happens when a brick wall hits you back.
Stu, head official here at Slammasters, he's going to have to work hard to keep both of these men in the ring here. Oh, what a shot that is!
Vincent Michaels is out on his feet, and we've barely even started in this match. And back suplex onto the apron. 9 out of 10 scientists agree that is the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, Vincent Michaels did get a shot to the back of the neck as Hunter Maul was lifting him, and seems to be taking advantage on the back of that.
Creating as much separation as humanly possible. Very clever from Vincent Michaels. As dangerous as the size of Hunter Maul may be, he has got a relentless pace. He is one of the fastest big men you are likely to see inside a professional wrestling ring.
And they are having absolutely no impact
Standing
on
switch.
those shots. And Hunter Maul has just, with one chop, taken out Vincent Michaels.
You may have heard that chop. RC, I think I felt it. Not again. Hunter Maul. I'd say he's got a family, but I don't really know his genealogy, to be honest.
I'm scared for my own chest here. And over goes Vincent Michaels.
Thrown Vincent Michaels almost all the way back to America.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Up. And what goes up must come down.
Hunter Maul having fun with Vincent Michael and this crowd now. And look at that! The height on that elbow drop.
Kai, that was taller than you, that jump.
It's not hard, but my God, did he pull it off.
Hunter Maul showing exactly why he belongs in the banking hall. And Vincent Michaels is now his personal ragdoll.
He is throwing Vincent Michaels around like it is his day job. I suppose today it is, and he has clocked in over the top. Vincent Michaels goes, hold on. Trying for a roll-up, and I don't think that's going to work.
He's done well to avoid that stomp, though. Vincent Michaels is in trouble, and he knows it. Begging off from Hunter Maul here.
He is on the ropes. Referee counting for a break.
Shot block there to the back of Hunter Maul's leg, and that is probably the smartest move that Vincent Michaels could have made in this contest.
Got to try and chop down a tree like Hunter Maul. He's a very big opponent to be opposite. If you can get him on his knees or his backside, that is as close as you can get early on to getting him on his shoulders. Vincent Michaels already getting a little frustrated now with Hunter Maul.
He might be frustrated from all the punishment that he's took in this match. He's made one smart decision so far, and that was the chop block. Maybe he should put his focus back on that leg, keeping Hunter Maul down on the ground.
It's a good point, but right now he's staying on the attack, staying on the offense. That is as clever as you can get for Vincent Michaels. He is constantly bombarding Hunter Maul, trying to keep him down, because you do not want this man on a vertical base.
And that is why.
As evidenced. Back to your point, RC, going back to that knee now with a chop block, and it looks like Vincent Michaels has found his target in this match.
DDT on the leg, and Hunter Maul now has been taken to the ground, and this is Vincent Michaels' opportunity not to showboat to the crowd, but to take advantage and potentially pick up one huge victory over the undefeated Hunter Maul here at Slam Masters.
Charging up now, what's he thinking? Forearm to the back of the neck. That's going to do a lot as well. I mean, it sends shockwaves down your spine when you get hit in that area. So Vincent Michaels, very calculated wrestler, as evidenced in this match so far.
Well, we talked about it being a huge test for Vincent Michaels, as Hunter Maul does create some separation there. But with the way that Hunter Maul is actually being attacked in this match, this could be the opposite way around. Hunter Maul's huge test. Can he remain undefeated? Oh,
hold on, his leg buckled on that one, and referee checking on him.
And that is where...
Not something you want to see, but Vincent Michaels back on the assault again.
Is where those chop blocks are now paying dividends in this one.
Vincent Michaels, trained by Seth Rawlings. Maybe he learned a little bit more from Seth, not just the in-ring stuff, but also the personal stuff. We know that that gentleman has a lot of knee injuries. Perhaps Vincent Michaels has seen the hindrance that has caused and thought, you know what, that's a good plan.
Half Boston crab applied. Hunter Maul could potentially be in danger here with the punishment taken on that leg so far. Finding a way to reverse and kicks away Vincent Michaels.
It's a lot of bragging rights if you can make a big man like Hunter Maul tap out.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now, Michaels looking for something.
Oh, power slam!
On one leg, no less.
The strength of this man is just, it's not human, Clive. It is not human.
Hunter Maul wasn't born, he was built in a lab. And Vincent Michaels, how exactly do you combat that?
Both men now up to their feet. Hunter Maul, he's taking out that aggression on Vincent Michaels, off the ropes. Oh, bad down! Huge spine buster!
Just like that. And now Vincent Michaels, we could be undergoing an eclipse for him tonight.
Hunter Maul looking to get the job done here on one leg.
Hold on, elbow to the jaw.
Oh, DDT.
That's a lot of weight to drop down on your head, and as you know RC very well, that's where the brain lives. Not where you want to go at all.
Some of us, rumour has it. And, oh! Twisting blockbuster there. Could be all... No. Only a 2. Hunter Maul finds a way to kick out in our opening contest. And what a night we have got ahead of us.
We absolutely have 2 title matches and, of course, the main event featuring former Intercontinental and United States champion Carlito and Vincent Michaels. I think he's trying to go for a curb stomp, but Hunter Maul's just too strong for him.
The neck and back of Hunter Maul.
Like a walking cinder block.
Getting away from that curb stomp, and now fall away slam it could be from corner to corner maybe. Oh my God, what a slam.
Goodness gracious me. Hunter Maul just tossed Vincent Michaels like he was a salad.
And now Michaels getting out of that one. Potentially saving the match here off the ropes.
But for how long? Charging up.
Breaks through. Spear!
Cut him in half with that one. And the crowd firmly behind Hunter Maul. Up on the shoulders. Looking for Maul 5.
And that has got to be all for Vincent Michaels. Yes!
What a win for Hunter Maul.
Here is your winner, Hunter Maul!
Well, what a way to kick off Slam Masters presents Too Cool here in the banking hall, with the undefeated streak of Hunter Maul remaining intact.
That's 3 for 3 for Hunter Maul, and this crowd basking in it all tonight as Vincent Michaels, all the way from the USA, will be nursing, I believe, some injured ribs on the flight back home.
Incredible opening contest. What a man Hunter Maul is.
Commiserations to Vincent Michaels. I'm sure we'll be seeing him again.
This is Hunter Maul, and as you've seen there, I maul anyone in my way. The son of wrestling, I don't think so. 10 minutes, it's over. Stack them up. Anyone wants to come my way, come and you will get mauled. Let's go hunting.
It is St. David's Day today. Now, I'm half Welsh. I've practiced something. So bear with me. Tell you later. Anyway, right. The girl Dewey Habas, I told you so, is Slammasters Wrestling.
Oh, bless him, he tried.
Tom, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. St. David's Day. What is that? What? You're all celebrating a day about a flower and not a nice little English rose. Shut your... You're not even from Wales. So I thought, you know, I'd come down here, stir up a little bit. I see somebody in here that's by himself. I've brought some friends from England across the bridge. So, if I could bring them out, it's Leo Silva and Eli Blake.
Eli Blake's from Newport.
Well, apparently he's crossed the bridge today, Kai.
What a turncoat.
So, I'll give you one deal, Wales. I'll give you a gift today on your special day. We'll give you a good old English beatdown on that man right there because he's put a little daffodil in his pocket.
Wait, there's no need for this. Leo Silva, Luca Romeo, and Eli Blake descending on Tom Campbell.
One of you. Doesn't matter where we are.
Well, brother from another mother.
Well.
Tom Campbell seems to be in trouble.
He's not a professional wrestler. He's a ring announcer tonight.
So what do you say? Are you going to convert back to England or not?
Oh, hold on a minute.
We've heard this song before, RC.
We know who this is.
And look what he's come armed with. The Welsh flag. Cymru am byth. You don't get as Welsh as Big D, and all of a sudden, Kenny Mantra flanking him. Tom Campbell, the odds are now in your favour.
Well, Tom teams up, it could be 4-on-3 if we end up having
a Barney, a Basta, a rummage.
You said it better, my friend. You said it better.
Well, it's safe to say that here in the capital city of Cymru, that Sudden, Mantra and Big D, they are a little bit more popular.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. I mean, look, you know, you're from Wales.
I'm from Wales.
I'm from England. But, you know, I love the place. I wouldn't slag Wales off. You know, Cardiff, Shirley Bassey,
yeah,
Charlotte Church.
She's also Welsh.
Cheese.
That you can get Welsh cheese.
Correct. I've done this before. I know what we're doing. All of a sudden, Big D, Kenny Mantra. Thank God they say Tom Campbell. Thank God.
He's half Welsh.
He is. Believe it or not.
Which half, the right or the left?
Oh, that's a different question. Maybe we can get some exclusive news from the man himself later tonight.
I will investigate. But right now, Sudden, Mantra and Big D spending St. David's Day in front of an adoring Welsh crowd with a Welsh flag to boot.
Well, Dead Romance are here with Eli Blake, who has turned his back on the nation he is from.
What a traitor.
What a guy. Unbelievable.
It was his nan.
My nan's Welsh. I love that.
God, I love Slammasters Wrestling.
Well, he's done it.
Did he just Teddy Long? Nanny Doris, but the power vested in him by his Nanny Doris.
Nanny Doris has booked a 6-man tag.
Is this official? Well, the referee's in the ring.
Let's do it.
They're all wearing their gear.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not do it? This is Slam Masters.
Tom Campbell and his Nanny Doris, the greatest GMs in Slam Masters history. Jack Tunney, eat your heart out.
Well, England versus Wales continues, and it's not the rugby on this occasion.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. But here we go. We are about to get underway for 6-man tag team action. Impromptu 6-man tag team action, I might add.
Absolutely. Tom Campbell deciding that he would not be disrespected. He would not allow Wales and St. David's Day, Deith Goilderi, to be disrespected by Luca Romeo, Leo Silva and Eli Blake. This will be a 6-man tag team action.
The jacket's on tie.
He's got big arms, that's what it is. It's big arms.
Well, you know, he's crossed the bridge today. Here we go.
Okay.
We're underway. Kenny Mantra, Luca Romeo, 6-man tag, team action in the banking hall at Slam Masters 2 Call.
Luca Romeo
showing those big arms off
absolutely, yeah. He is. He's got a lot of muscles. I give him that. You know. Kenny Mantra also got a lot of muscles.
We are in a pose-off. England versus Wales. Who will win the pose-off?
Hold on, underneath goes Kenny Mantra. Jawbreaker straight off the bat. And an enziguri, and Luca Romeo already on staggered legs.
And that is going to give him an attitude adjustment, to say the least. Oh! Followed by another shot to the back of the head. And Kenny Mantra is heading to where he is most comfortable in life, on the top rope.
Middle rope, cross body.
On this occasion.
It's the commentator's curse, I'll see, it really is.
You know, you tap the top rope, you get on the middle rope. Oh,
it's mind games.
One way to confuse me.
It's mind games. Not just for you, but for the wrestlers opposite him as well. Oh. As the crowd, they want Big D.
Could it be?
We know Big D has played a huge role in Slam Masters Wrestling before. He could be credited as the reason why a man like Doris is currently the Slam Masters heavyweight champion.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Even in the odds up,
getting
last
involved.
Time out, and Luca Romeo takes a dive out of the ring here.
And now we have the man who identifies as English for one night only.
Will it be one night only?
If he loses, it will be.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think they'll accept him, to be honest.
Okay. And here we go. That is a lot of girth to get around for Eli Blake.
That is a big waist lock. That is a big waist to lock.
Oh! And an escape by Big D, who just pummels his opponent back to the corner. And a head of steam built up, and oh my God, we are going to see Eli Blake suffer for the turncoat behaviour. Oh no!
I would not like to be Eli Blake right now.
Oh, thank God.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Well.
He's dead romantic, isn't he?
Yes.
He's getting him out of the way. He's saving his life, truth be told.
And a tag has been made to Oliver Sudden, who is begging for his opponent to get in the ring.
Splitting them up with a yell, a primal scream.
And here comes Blake. Back in now with Sudden.
Yeah, no, never mind. No, that didn't last long, did it?
I think Big D has scared the living hell out of him. And in comes Leo Silva.
The Lost Cause. It's the Lost Cause versus the conductor of the Crazy Train. As the crowd are choo-chooing all over this place. It's like a Thomas the Tank Engine reunion.
Well, you'll only find that in Tamworth at Drayton Manor, I'm afraid. But Oliver Sudden now.
I know, I've got day tickets.
Standing tall to Leo Silva. Multiple shoulder attack attempts here. misses. Sudden gets him and turns him upside down, inside out. You're turning me.
Typical. You can't get the train when you want it, but when you don't need it, one comes along anyway. Chop from all of a sudden. And now Leo Silva upside down.
Wow. And wait a minute. It's the choo-choo elbow. The most electrifying move in all the Slammasters Wrestling. He nailed it. The choo-choo elbow gets a 2 count. And now, sudden front face lock applied into a wrist lock.
Leo Silva just avoided the most dangerous move in all of professional wrestling, the dreaded chin lock. Now in the dangerous position of a double axe handle from Kenny Mantra to the arm.
Mantra back in with Silva. And wait a minute, Blake on the outside has dragged Mantra out, and 2-on-1 out there, but Mantra is fighting for his life on the outside.
The Jackal paid dividends for his team as Leo Silva blindsiding Kenny Mantra as Dead Romantics and Eli Blake currently take control. And look on the outside, Eli Blake and Luca Romeo not giving up on their assault of Kenny Mantra, tossing an almost lifeless Mantra back into the ring.
Silva now is just absolutely going ham on Kenny Mantra, aggressive as they come for just a 2 count, only a 2. And I'm not sure this is going to be the arena that you get an England chant on the go, I'm being honest.
We've had some great chants in Portland House in the banking hall before. Nani Doris is one of them, and I'm telling you, England, I don't think it's going to be on the list today.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Probably doesn't make the hymn sheet.
No, I don't think it does.
As Silva is in control of Mantra in this 6-man tag.
I like hymn sheet. It is a Sunday after all.
Well, the Church of Wrestling has spoken, and Mantra is fighting back. Tag made, atomic drop, kicked off. Down goes Mantra, up
Look
goes
at
Romeo.
that.
And Blake.
Using Leo Silva as a springboard for those elbow drops.
Only a 2.
Eli Blake unable to defeat his fellow countryman tonight.
Cheap shot on Big D from Luca Romeo as well, by the way, in that sequence. Maybe he'll come to regret that, who knows?
Well, they call him Tough Love for a reason.
England in control of Wales at this stage. And while we're on sporting results, Manchester United picking up a huge victory today over Crystal Palace. Every time we run a Slam Masters event, Man United seem to be playing.
They do indeed. Can Eli Blake do what Manchester United did today? Luca Romeo is going to try and take the spoils instead.
And now Sudden now provoked, and he bites. And that gives the opportunity for England to take to the attack in the corner against Kenny Mantra.
I'm starting to get the impression that Luca Romeo doesn't really like the Welsh. Don't know whatever gave me that idea.
I'm not sure, but here comes Romeo with a knee drop straight to the heart of Mantra. And this is tandem offense tag team here. Blake with a split-legged moonsault there off the top rope. Incredible. England are fully in control here, Kai.
They are indeed. We've seen this before, very recently as well, and I'm sure that has contributed in Eli Blake turning his back on Wales today.
It's okay, England got put in their place eventually in the rugby.
They did, I laugh very much. I'm sorry about that. But
No, you know, it's fine. I'd apologise what we did to you, but I'm not going to.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't either, to be honest with you.
I know, Romeo.
Hold on. Leo Silva, I thought was going to attempt something from the top.
This is sacred here, the Welsh Dragon. Oh no!
Oh no! That's sacrilegious!
Oh no!
You dirty rotten scoundrel!
Luca Romeo is gonna use it to choke Kenny Mantra here, but he is gonna need to get out of this building quick today.
That's brave behaviour in the capital. Luca Romeo, you better believe that your opponents right now are going to hope that you live up to your
misses.
moniker and your name tonight.
Claymore from Mantra, and that could be the opportunity he needs to make the desperate tag to Wales.
Could that act as a poison chalice for Romeo? The knee from Kenny Mantra, and Leo Silva is back in this match, kicked off by Mantra.
Blake has been tagged in already, and here comes Sudden.
He couldn't catch Mantra in time, and here comes the conductor.
And the crazy train is on, rolling, steaming engine right now.
All of those things together, I'll see.
All aboard.
All of those words you said.
Just not in that order, of course, Kai, but here we go. The train keeps rolling, baby. And now, Sudden. Oh, yes. And that could be all she wrote. Wales to pick up a huge victory over England.
A derailment to Eli Blake, but Leo Silva able to break it up for Team England.
Referee needs to step in here and get Leo Silva out of the ring. He is not the legal man. Blake is, who makes the tag to Luca. Romeo.
Hold on. Leo Silva to the top. If the ceiling's high enough, maybe we'll see a 450 for Hayabusa.
Sudden fighting back.
Not quite a 450. To be honest.
I don't think that's what they had in mind there.
Right into Leo Silva's. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Kenny Mantra, look at this. Stunner. And Leo Silva recovering on the top. But how useful is it? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
Mantra brought back down to earth.
From the top, Heartbuster.
Heartbuster could be all she wrote, but wait a minute. Big D has resurrected and could be providing dead romance with the worst surprise of the night.
Do you hear that clap of thunder?
Huge double clothesline taking down dead romance.
They just got thunderstruck, and now Eli Blake charging at Big D. Not the wisest move a man can make.
And down goes Blake. Sudden up to his feet, and he's just got serious. Straps down, and oh my God!
Look at this, the strength of Sudden!
Yes!
To the center of the earth goes Leo Silva.
Well, Wales have picked up the victory, and a huge one over England tonight. Sudden, Big D, Mantra, all in the honour of Tom Campbell, have picked up the victory.
Mahen and Dydd Goldewi Hapus, diolch yn fawr iawn. All of a sudden, Kenny Mantra and Big D, thank you very much. All of a sudden, Kenny Mantra and Big D for making this a very happy St. David's Day indeed. And a Wales chant now erupting here in Cardiff.
And we are loving Hit to Be Square right now. What a song.
Hold on. Luca Romeo, disrespectful as always.
I don't think...
Maybe he's just missing his Juliet.
Whoa. His Juliet has disappeared. His Juliet has gone home. Wait a minute! Tom Campbell has taken the blazer off.
Do you see what I see?
Tom Campbell! Luca Romeo, he's rolling around and bumping around like it's SummerSlam 2005, ladies and gentlemen.
Luca Romeo just got stunned out of his shoes, back into his shoes, out of his shoes again, and then out of them again.
We're not done.
All of a sudden has given... I get it now. All of a sudden's given me an idea. First of all, big love, Kenny Mantra. Big love. All of a sudden. Big D, There was something you wanted to do to this reprobate a little earlier, wasn't there? What do you reckon?
You, scumbag, disrespected the Welsh flag, no less on St. David's Day! I do a stink face every time. I need a stink face. Do you want a stink face? Huh?
Silva and Blake, nowhere to be found.
Romeo, oh, he's in trouble. He's gonna struggle to shower that off for the next month, Kai.
It's gonna be a bad month of March.
Wrong man.
For Luca Romeo.
Wrong man.
He's in the arms of an angel. Oh, and he wanted to go. He's gone. He's terrified of all of a sudden.
How could he get all of a sudden and Silva mixed up here? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Leo Silva, he's going to have to get a massage all out for his tag team partner.
Dead Romance are about to hightail it back over the bridge.
And you'll be happy about that, right? Are you accepting Eli Blake back into the community though?
He'll have to do a bit of community service.
Yeah,
he'll have to bake me a couple of Welsh cakes.
I agree. What a match. What a night.
But maybe.
Slammasters.
Slammasters, we put with many things. Many things. Heels turn up here from left, right, and centre from all over the world. But we will not put up with disrespect for the Welsh flag on St. David's Day. Hell no!
No, because when you put Kenny Madra all of a sudden, Big D, going against Dead Romantics and Eli Blake, you put up a good fight. The three of us combined, we are a different unit. And when it comes to disrespecting our pride and glory, you're not getting away with it.
Oh, and don't you worry about it, Slammasters fans. Kenny Mantra will be back. Big D will be back. One half of the Soul Train all of a sudden will be back. So you stay tuned. Chew, 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 chew.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
A familiar song for you, RC, and for those here at Slammasters.
Well, that man is exactly what it says on the tin. Unpredictable. And tonight, wow, Chicago Desai is in for exactly that. Unpredictability from CJ Rawlings.
No two matches are the same for CJ Rawlings. He will wrestle a completely different style depending on whoever he steps across the ring from.
Incredible.
Possibly one of the greatest theme songs in all of professional wrestling.
You've got to love Voices by Motionless in White, and there's the only plug you're going to get. Get on Spotify now. As Rawlings, he hears all the voices, but the only voice that's going to matter is the one during this match.
And the main voice tonight is the man stood in the ring who's about to introduce CJ Rawlings' opponent for the evening.
Come on, Kai, get your dancing shoes on, son.
Limited edition Chicago Desai. Now this man, he can bust out a boogie in just about anybody.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you this much.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
even need music with Chicago Desai. His presence is enough. He's like a human disco ball, RC.
You've got to dance like you're standing back in the 80s, so to speak, as Chicago Desai is bringing the ballroom to a dance floor, the banking hall to the ballroom. All of the gimmicks.
All of the gimmicks. Well, Chicago Desai, funny you mentioned the 80s, because Chicago Desai was very much not alive then. 19 years old,
wow.
Chicago Desai.
Incredible.
You're still going, you're still going.
Oh, wow.
How does he do that physically? Like, how does he physically pull that off?
No one can answer those questions. No one at all. But we are about to get underway with Chicago Desai versus CJ Rawlings. And what a journey so far it has been for Chicago Desai.
It has indeed.
2 events ago in the pre-show of this very event.
Indeed, and the last event in a 4-way tag team match for the tag team championships. Unsuccessful on that one, but to take you back to the pre-show match he had, it was a victory against Chris Aries, which put Chicago Desai's official record at 1-1. Whereas, in contrast, CJ Rawlings comes into this match with a record of 0-2, with losses to man like Doris and Leo Rush. 2 losses where there are absolutely no shame to be found.
There's absolutely no need for that, is there? No need for that whatsoever.
Well, bringing up that he's lost. I'm just reiterating his record. He lost to Doris. He lost to Leo Rush. 2 matches where there is no shame in losing at all. They are 2 of the very best in the world.
But why do we need to talk about it?
Well, we need to talk about Chicago Desai losing in a fatal 4-way tag team match.
Oh, I don't want to talk about CJ Rawlings losing.
Well,
it's not right.
Well, maybe we could talk about him winning if he beats Chicago Desai tonight.
Well, look, it's all up for grabs here at the banking hall as Chicago Desai and CJ Rawlings are about to lock up and get underway.
CJ Rawlings has been one of the most impressive talents around the UK for, God, how long now, RC?
Well, CJ Rawlings, I remember walking into a training facility in Dudley within the Black Country around 13 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. And the progression that this man has made over that period of time is incredible. And he is at the very best of his game right now.
But he's not going to do that.
He's not here to pander to the banking hall. He's here to finally pick up a victory that you want to keep reminding us about.
You just brought that up then. Just to say, well, Chicago Desai has had a victory here in Slam Masters before. Huge victory against Chris Aries in a pre-show match, as mentioned. This, the first singles appearance of Chicago Desai on a Slam Masters proper card.
And now both men get to it as a wrist lock applied. And by the way, both men in incredible shape.
Oh, absolutely.
For this one.
Yeah. I mean, CJ Rawlings, you said, been around for 13 years. He's still only young. He's still a young man. Chicago, a little bit younger, only 19 years old, which is, quite frankly, ludicrous to be as talented as he is at 19. But both these men started out in professional wrestling rather young, which has allowed them to progress faster than a lot of other wrestlers around the same time frame. As right now, CJ Rawlings applying pressure to the shoulder of Chicago Desai.
And it's hard to call who's got the strength advantage out the 2 of them, if I'm completely honest with you, Kai. And we're going to see that early on in this feeling out phase of the contest. And it's all in the hips, baby. As Chicago Desai back to his feet and back down. Rolls through CJ Rawlings into the turnbuckle. And he is not happy with that.
No. That's how is physics? Because did he just use the momentum of a split to propel himself up into a wristlock takeover?
I'll give you the best analyst I possibly can when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He did. He bounced him, didn't he? He bounced up, then he moved him.
And now...
How does science work?
Well, that's a great question. Again, maybe one for your professors at university.
I could ask them, yeah, but I don't want to bore them.
You did that for about 4 years, I'm afraid, Guy.
Chicago Desai now shaking his hips.
Yeah.
Let's move on from that one, RC.
And now we see a different tactic from CJ Rawlings.
Indeed.
Who, as you keep reminding us, is very desperate to pick up his first victory.
I never
here
said
at
desperate. I never said he was desperate for a win.
Oh, what
But oh my God, the speed on display from these 2.
Change of pace from Chicago Desai, and up and over again, and round about we go.
Is someone playing this match on fast forward? Is Tom Campbell's nanny Doris messing around with the controls of the Sky remote? How did they move that fast?
Listen, Kai, the amount of times they run across the ropes there reminded me of my parking experience outside the banking hall today.
Your commiserations for that one, by the way. That's a tough old job. And Chicago leaping into the arms of CJ Rawlings, not exactly where he wants to be.
Up onto the shoulders of Rawlings, and
definitely not where he wants to be.
Desai doing all he can to get out of it, and up and down. Oh, what a slam that was, and Rawlings is feeling every inch of it.
I don't think either of these men has maintained control. He looked for my favourite move, unable to land it.
Into the corner, Rawlings, up and over goes Desai, and now stops him and hangs him up on that top rope, and just creates a little bit of separation here, the separation that he so desperately needs with the speed of Chicago Desai so far in this contest.
CJ Rawlings is going to move in on Chicago Desai very quickly now. I mean, yes, you want to take a breather in a match like this. You want to make sure that you're not exerting too much, but you also want to keep on the attack.
Chicago give Rawlings a chop there. Oh, wait a minute.
Onto the ring apron, and it looked like the middle of the spine, the direct spinal cord of Chicago Desai. And am I sensing a little bit of unbiasedness from you, RC?
You know as well as anybody, I am an independent journalist when it comes to professional wrestling. A neck breaker and a beautiful 180, I might add, and that could be all. No. Still yet to pick up his first victory, as you keep reminding us of.
You have brought it up more than I have, RC. All right.
Rawlings. And now, that's it. Desai on the middle rope, being choked out here, utilising the 5 count. Remember, of course, if the referee gets to 5, he will disqualify CJ Rawlings.
He will indeed. CJ Rawlings now shoulder thrusts into the corner. Chicago not anywhere he wants to be as he's trying to fight out of it.
Yeah, and trying is the key word there. Up and over he goes though, hits the ropes. Oh my God, what a clothesline that was. And Chicago manages to get out of it.
That wasn't a clothesline, that was a lariat.
Yep.
Straight from the vaults of one Stan Hansen.
And now Rawlings rolls through and could be thinking about taking the back of Chicago Desai to the woodshop here. One kick so far, and what a kick it was, Guy.
Yeah, spinal tap kick to Chicago Desai, and that is going to slow Desai down, and we know that his pace is something that he prides himself on. And suplex there, cover attempted by CJ Rawlings, kick out from Desai. This match rolls on.
And the banking hall trying to get behind Chicago here. What a shot that was in the corner. And yes, Northern Light suplex.
The Aurora Borealis centralized entirely in that wrestling ring.
And now, Kai, your worst move in professional wrestling.
Listen, this can do a lot of damage, all right?
Exactly.
The chin lock has been known to end careers.
Correct.
All right, the career of Buck Johansson. All right, the career of Jurgen Klopp.
Oh, wait.
He wrestled once.
Okay.
Trust me, bro.
Was that before or after the teeth? Because CJ Rawlings is struggling to hold on to his after that jawbreaker. What a shot that is. Chicago now sends Rawlings off the ropes. Reversal. Oh!
Massive kick there from Desai, crossbody, and now he's charging up.
You want to talk about a crossbody out of nowhere? That was it right there. And Chicago building up ahead of steam. Oh, drop kick, connects right on the button. And could it be another loss for CJ Rawlings?
Chocolate rain!
It could be all over.
No one kicks out of the chocolate rain aside from everyone that's ever kicked out of the chocolate rain, but I digress. Chicago Desai had that match won.
Well,
until he didn't.
Well, he thought he did, but CJ Rawlings has found something more here tonight to kick out of that one. As Desai, Rawlings out of the way of that one. Up and down. Pop-up powerbomb could be all. Oh, straight into a Boston Crab, and Desai is now in agony.
That's how dangerous CJ Rawlings could be. Quick maneuver around, looking now for a crossface. And the
nasty
elbows, barrage.
Nasty back elbow, and he has got the crossface locked in. And Chicago.
Hold on,
rolls
Chicago.
through.
Using any ounce of momentum he can find.
Now, this is vintage. CJ Rawlings rolls through. We'll go for the moonsault here as Desai is in the drop zone. And
he didn't see it. He didn't look back. He didn't see that Desai had moved, and now.
Oh, got him with that super kick on the button.
Avada Kedavra, says CJ Rawlings, and now huge Falcon Arrow into the cover. Desai stays in. This is the heart of this young man. He has been through some very tough contests in his young career. This match, I think, could rank amongst them very easily, y'all see.
Rawlings looking at that top rope once again, maybe thinking moonsault this time, and he said he didn't see him. And wait a minute, Chicago Desai has infuriated Rawlings by stopping him from moving towards the turnbuckle, and Rawlings is making sure Desai is aware of just who the hell he is.
CJ Rawlings, one of the most beautiful moonsaults in the game. Will we see it tonight in the banking hall? No! Took the leap, but the pool was empty.
He's got him up and down. Mission Uku driver, and it's, oh my God, Rawlings has found a way to stay alive in this contest, and I really do not know how.
That was unbelievable. How do you kick out from being dropped on the top, on the back of your head, on the top of your neck?
Rawlings, Desai down, referee starts the count, has to the count of 10. If both men do not answer the count of 10, this will be a draw, and not one single soul in this building wants that. Both men are finding a way to get back to their feet. We are at 7.
Up to 8, and now both men. Chicago struggles to his feet. CJ follows suit as the chops have already started.
We are in it, Kai.
Good God, look at this.
We are in it, and look at that sadistic smile on the unpredictable CJ Rawlings' face.
He loves this, doesn't he? Whenever he could be in a proper scrap like this, CJ Rawlings is in his element. And a chop battle with Chicago Desai, and now Rawlings with a forearm.
This is Slammasters. This is to call, and that is
a
drop kick and a half. Oh my God!
Dance killer from Chicago Desai. Does it kill Rawlings? No, it does not. A kick out at 2.9995.
Thank God, I thought he lost again, and I wouldn't hear the last of it from you.
You brought it up about 15,000 times.
I'm not having it. You started this. CJ Rawlings is desperate for a victory here tonight.
I may have started it. Chicago going to the top. We'll look to end it with a frog splash. Caught up on the top. CJ Rawlings using the ring to his advantage.
This could be the opportunity that CJ Rawlings needed.
To the top of his shoulders.
This could be all Rawlings. Impactful victory. Yes!
Huge DVD. Michinoku driver combo.
Yes! 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 He's won! Say it! Say it!
CJ Rawlings is now 1-2 in Slammasters Wrestling Chicago.
He's won!
Chicago.
Say it!
CJ Rawlings with the win.
Yes!
And Chicago has his record altered to 1 win, 2 losses. How will Chicago bounce back as we move into 2026? That remains to be seen.
You're doing it again.
But right now, CJ Rawlings has just shifted the momentum purely in his favour. This could be the year of the unpredictable.
You're damn
CJ
right.
Rawlings.
You're damn right, and that should have come out of your mouth first. No one cares about the record and the momentum shift of Chicago Desai. He lost. The man that won tonight is CJ Rawlings. I'm not biased. I'm an independent journalist.
CJ Rawlings mocking Chicago Desai, mocking him.
Good.
Saying that he's crying over spilt milk, crying over this loss.
Good. Good. Because that is what that man deserves. And you know it.
Where do you work as a journalist, RC?
Independently.
Slammasters belongs to Myla. Wales belongs to this guy.
Just like I said to the camera guy out there, Slammasters, it now belongs to CJ Rawlings. That's just it, the long and short of it. Slammasters belongs to CJ. Wales belongs to CJ. Chicago, it's incredible. Super, super talented. But he ain't CJ Rawlings. So Slammasters, I can't wait to be back and prove exactly why I am the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
The following contest is for the Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Championships!
Kai, it is time for big stakes at the banking hall.
It is indeed. First of two title matches tonight, and one of many major debuts this evening as well. This evening is about to pick up even more than it already has. These two, a world travel tag team, part of a dangerous group alongside the absent Joe Coffey. These two men have been champions here in the UK and in the United States. They have lit up screens across the world in their time in the WWE. I'm of course talking about Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, known collectively as Ghalus.
It's a nasty group of individuals who form Ghalus with, as you have said on many occasions, plenty of experience all around the world. And today they bring and hone their craft in the middle of our ring here at Slammasters in Cardiff at the banking hall.
Not only have they traveled around the world, they have been at the top of the industry. NXT UK Tag Team Champions for a whopping 510 days, as well as NXT Tag Team Champions for over 176 as well. But their opponents, they've got the crowd on their side, RC.
Indeed they have. And are you ready?
Lights, camera, action. It's the Blockbusters, your tag team champions here in Slammasters.
It is the Slammasters Tag Team Champions.
Well, RC, I mentioned that Wolfgang and Mark Coffey were the NXT UK Tag Team Champions for 510 days. These two men, the Blockbusters, they have been the Slammasters Tag Team Champions for 364. If they can win tonight, if they survive Ghalus tonight, they will become, they would have been, rather, the Slammasters Tag Team Champions for a full calendar year. That would be the fourth title reign of theirs as a tag team that would have surpassed 365 days. That is absolutely astounding for a tag team.
Incredible stats from you, Kai, but the action, of course, is even more incredible. To actually physically retain championship gold for over a 12-month period He's just an incredible feat, not only as a singles competitor, but way more as a tag team. You are relying on your brother in there. You are relying on communication, heart, desire, strength, and the will from both men at the same time to keep hold of the gold. And here they are. Jordan Sparks, Toby St. John, the Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Over now to the host with the most, Tom Campbell, to give these men the proper introduction that we know they all deserve.
To my left, the challengers, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland. They are two-time NXT Tag Team Champions, Coffey and Wolfgang. They are Ghalus.
Wow. Big fight feel.
And their opponents, fighting out of Leading Men Studios for 364 days, they have been your reigning, defending, undisputed Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Champions! Jordan Sparks and Toby St. John, they are the Blockbusters!
And this one means that much more. Can they do it? Can they beat former NXT Tag Team Champions? Can they claim to be Slammasters Tag Team Champions for a full calendar year? St. John and Sparks versus Coffey and Wolfgang.
The answer to that question we find out very, very soon. But for now, it is time to get underway for the Slammasters Tag Team Championships.
Those beautiful championships handed off now by referee Stu as this tag team match is about to get underway. Both teams, I think, trying to settle up who's going to start it off. Could be a very, very important decision.
Jordan Sparks and Wolfgang are going to start this one.
Here we go, referee checking on them both. And now underway in this, our tag team title match. Still one more title match to go tonight. But for the Blockbusters,
Strong
they
lock up.
cannot afford to lose tonight.
Straight back, and Mark Coffey, he's straight in the ring.
Usually walking into a match like this, it's the challengers that have everything to lose, but it's the champions right now. Not only can they lose the championship, they can miss out on a huge milestone. They can miss out on making history and surpassing a full year as champions. That is a huge, huge milestone, and a milestone they have achieved with other titles before, including a championship in the US, which I'll mention maybe when this slows down a little bit. Shoulder tackle from Sparks.
And that's the difference between the two teams. If you remember, Wolfgang got out of there pretty quickly. Sparks has continued in the ring here with Coffey and taken the advantage with that shoulder tackle. But there is danger everywhere Sparks looks when Ghalus are involved.
Well, to your point, there may be a reason why Wolfgang ducked out of the ring as soon as he did, an attack made there from Sparks, but there is an experience edge from Ghalus. Been together as a tag team since 2018. That's coming up 8 years of being at each other's sides in that ring. You build up a huge level of trust along that time, whereas the Blockbusters right now, I believe, only heading into their 3rd year or 4th year as a tag team. That is quite an experience disparity there.
Quick tags made nonetheless from the champions, who are taking advantage early on in this contest, which is what Ghalus were trying to do initially. It didn't pay off for them, but will it pay off now? Because here comes Wolfgang.
Yeah, very early switch in the momentum from Mark Coffey, and now Wolfgang on the attack. Going after that shoulder of Toby St. John, looking up. Is the ceiling high enough?
Look,
I'm not quite sure the height on that. Look at that.
Oh, the strength on display there from Wolfgang, incredible. And what a unique arm drag takeover that was, as Wolfgang applies the pressure to Toby St. John.
Literally dragging him up by his armpit. Unbelievable. Look at that.
One. Oh, only a two.
The danger of a match like this, it can change in an instant. Only takes 3 seconds for Blockbusters to win or lose the titles in this match. And now Wolfgang, not wanting to continue with that chain wrestling, thought, no, you can have this. Huge forearm to Sparks.
You've got to remember, these two men come from Glasgow, Scotland, and, well, we don't mess around up in that part of the world, because you get a forearm to the face like that.
The aggression on display from Mark Coffey immediately on the attack, going after that shoulder again of Sparks. Clearly zeroing in on something now, Ghalus.
The clear favourites for the crowd here tonight are the champions.
Well, they're
the pressure is on.
A lot more familiar with the Blockbusters in front of them. Obviously, Blockbusters currently 4-0 here in Slam Masters as a tag team. Ghalus making their tag team debut as Wolfgang.
And Jordan Sparks
Huge.
did not see that coming.
Massive.
Stunt gun to take advantage. Ghalus in control. Tag team championships on the line.
Shades of one stunning Steve there from Wolfgang.
And now Wolfgang. Oh, wow. Sparks just there, all of that chest first, and a knee right on the bridge of the nose.
Insult to injury from the Ghalus boys, and the stun gun, a move that the Blockbusters have utilized before. Shades of a team they look up to a lot in the Hollywood Blondes.
Wolfgang trying to damage permanently the pretty face there of Jordan Sparks with that one.
Trying to ruin the movie star good looks of Sparks. Gonna have to try a little bit harder than that, and Mark Coffey, think he's up for the task, RC.
Tag made, rolls him through, gets a 2.
Snapmare straight into a cover, now the chin lock applied. This will slow the pace down.
Smile on Coffey's face there. He knows that Ghalus and what they are doing are currently working down Jordan Sparks. They are inching closer and closer to the tag team championships here in Cardiff.
They absolutely are, and we've called a lot of tag team wrestling together, and I often bring up the psychology and the IQ you need to be successful in a tag team. Look at what Ghalus are doing now. They are isolating Jordan Sparks, cutting off the ring essentially in half, ensuring that Jordan Sparks is always under constant pressure, either from Mark or from Wolfgang. This is classic tag team wrestling from Ghalus.
You're absolutely right. Front face lock applied, cutting the ring in half. Toby St. John is absolutely chomping at the bit to get back involved in this contest. And for the sake of the Blockbusters and the sake of them keeping that record and extending it past the 12-month period as tag team champions, Jordan Sparks needs to make that tag.
He very, very much does. And the thing in tag team wrestling as well, experience not only as a tag team, but overall as a wrestler comes into play. Wolfgang, 23 years a pro. Mark Coffey, 16. Jordan Sparks and Toby St. John, neither man scratching 10 years at the minute. So there is a lot of combined experience in the ring for Ghalus.
Wolfgang
of almost 40
and,
years.
Oh, what a splash. All of the momentum of Wolfgang to the chest area of Jordan Sparks, and a 2 once again. Again, pressure edging closer. Every time Sparks kicks out, more energy is exerted.
That's the thing. I mean, you're under constant threat from Ghalus. You know you're going to get stomped. You know that they're going to try and drive the oxygen out of you. You then have to exert even more energy kicking out. Ghalus are exerting one of the best, most tactical strategies I have seen in tag team wrestling in a very, very long time. This, of course, is why they were champions in NXT UK for over 500 days, and why they parlayed that over in the States for NXT as well, as that back body drop drops Mark Coffey with great effect.
And Sparks has got an opening. And yes, there it is. Here comes Toby St. John. And drop kick to Wolfgang in the corner. Clothesline takes down Coffey. And Toby St. John is on fire. Oh, curse of the commentator.
Looking to extinguish that fire on Ghalus, and right now,
double clothesline takes down both members of Ghalus.
Toby St. John got that farmer's strength. And now, huge splash to the corner. Buy one, get one free.
Talk about the height he was facing earlier from Wolfgang. Oh, Coffey.
Friendly fire from Wolfgang. And
wow, up and over goes Wolfgang.
Toby St. John, might be one of the strongest wrestlers I've ever seen with my own two eyes. The power that he has behind him. Wolfgang and Mark Coffey, neither are small men by any stretch of the imagination, are they?
Has turned a corner. Toby St. John has grabbed it by the scruff of the neck and turned it into the favour for the Blockbusters. They are looking to retain the tag team championships. They are looking to break the 12-month mark as tag team champions.
And
Toby St. John
looking to do it quickly.
A frog splash. Could be all. Oh, wait a minute. Wolfgang's in there.
Don't get too carried away. Ghalus are still very much in this match. They know the importance of those tag team titles, held, of course, previously by Greedy Souls, High and Mighty before them, and now...
Oh! That could be all!
Gallows Gate
Coffey
from Ghalus.
Sparks has all broken up with Wolfgang, and thankfully for the Slammasters Tag Team Champions, this match continues. Unbelievable. All four men now in the ring. Tag Team Championships are up for grabs.
The Blockbusters reigned in America for 518 days and counting as the NWA JCP Southeastern Tag Team Champions.
The stats are out the window.
I'm sure they're hoping for a very similar reign.
Flying.
Ghalus against the ropes, quite literally, or at least Wolfgang was. Mark Coffey shuttling a huge forearm to St. John, and Sparks going underneath.
Oh, here we go. Oh, could be all.
That's a wrap for the Blockbusters. They will surpass a year as tag team champions.
Incredible! What a title match! What a defense! And more importantly, as you've said, what a record-breaking moment this is! 12 months as tag team champions. Objective complete.
The Blockbusters have been phenomenal tag team champions here in Slammasters over the past year. And Ghalus, they tested their mettle more than perhaps any other team has.
Coffey, unfortunately.
He doesn't know where he is. He thought he'd won.
Yeah, he did. For a good second there, he did think he'd win. The Blockbusters, look at the sportsmanship on display. Oh, wait a minute.
And he's down again.
Somebody needs to help Mark. It might take all three of them here to help him up. I think we might need the entire locker room out at this point. They've stopped him.
And they caught him.
Safe. Safe.
That's what friends are for.
What a match. Ghalus, Blockbusters, Tag Team Championships, Slammasters, 2 call at the Banking Hall. Unbelievable.
Now that's cool. And what a show of respect from the Blockbusters to Ghalus. They may not have been successful in this challenge, but oh, what a challenge it was. Mark Coffey and Wolfgang if ever you find yourselves back in Cardiff, I'm sure the Blockbusters would love to give that match a sequel. But for now, what a win for St. John and Sparks. The Blockbusters still your tag team champions.
Especially with like the stakes that you can sell it on. You know, that 1 year anniversary and such, that was the whole story in that match. That was the danger. So yeah, I enjoyed
that. Slammasters Pro Wrestling. We're the Blockbusters. And we just beat one of the very best tag teams in the UK. Wolfgang and Coffey, Ghalus. And we put our names right at the top with them.
And with that win, I mean, the Blockbusters, we will take on any and all comers. And we'll put these Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line. So in that case, you better bring your cameras. Because every single time we step in the ring, it's always a blockbuster.
Yeah. First time here at Slammasters Wrestling, and we went on with one of the best teams in the country in the Blockbusters, and we came this close to becoming the new Slammasters Tag Team Champions. They were a great team. They were a fantastic team. But what happened at the end? What happened when the crowd started chanting? What did they chant? They chanted, "Please come back, please come back." And we intend to do just that. And we intend to become the new Slammasters Tag Team Champions. Why is that, Wolfie? Because it's Glasgow boys on top.
Right now, I guarantee that you are about to see a brand new champion crowned in this very ring. The title was vacated. There will be a champion once more because the following contest is a triple threat elimination match! And it is for the undisputed Slammasters Wrestling Women's Championship!
Well, this is new. Look at this for a high-energy debut all the way from down under. It's Lil Marz.
Little Marz is going to bring speed and unpredictability in this one, that's for sure. And that's going to be a nightmare for her opponent in this triple threat elimination match to crown the new Slammasters Women's Champion.
Lil Marz, the toy collector, hoping to add a new toy to that collection tonight. And now the second competitor, this time from Poland. It's Diana Strong. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Diana Strong, first of all, please point me in the direction of what rock you're living under, because if you have paid any attention to European wrestling over the past 12 months, you would know exactly who this person is. She has traveled all across the continent. We're talking Italy, we're talking Romania, we're talking Estonia, Germany, trained by Robert Dreska, and the rotation amongst many, many others. Diana Strong has carved out a very good place for herself.
She's calm, cool, collected for a reason as she approaches this contest tonight, but this is going to be chaos.
This is going to be a very, very tough match as the third competitor approaches, and it's one the Slammasters faithful are very familiar with.
Well, she should have had opportunities in the past, of course, to go after the Slammasters Women's Championship. She's the one that is going to be the most comfortable in this big match environment. Triple threat elimination rules to crown the Slammasters Women's Champion. Anything can happen. No disqualifications, no countouts. The bottom line is one of these three women will walk away as the brand new Slammasters Women's Champion.
You are spot on as always, RC. Three women, all of them vying to become the fourth ever Slammasters Women's Champion, following the footsteps of Blake Monroe, then known as Mariah May, following the footsteps of LA Taylor, and of course the former champion who we wish the best to, who relinquished that championship, Lizzie Evo.
Congratulations, Lizzie.
But of these three, which one will be the Slammasters Women's Champion this time tomorrow night?
Introducing first, fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, this is Lil Marz. From Zakopane, Poland, Diana Strong.
This crowd, not favourable.
Fighting out of Belfast, Ireland, she is the first Irish signing in TNA history! That girl, Myla Grace!
What an ovation from the banking hall.
Myla Grace, talk about world travelled, of course. Recent signing to Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling over in the United States of America. Recently debuted, or made a pay-per-view debut for them, I should say, at No Surrender. Tonight there will be no surrender for any of these three women if they want to become the Slammasters Women's Champion. It's Australia versus Poland versus Northern Ireland. This is a truly international triple threat. An international three-way dance. Elimination stylings from all three women. RC, if you were a betting man, who would you hedge your bets on in this match? Because I have no idea.
Well, Grace using Strong to her advantage there, heads off both ropes, and he's avoiding her competitors until right then. Strong and Marz taking Grace to the corner. Reversal there.
Never mind.
Grace using Marz now to her advantage. Oh, double European uppercut in the corner and a double drop kick to the faces of both her opponents, Marz and Strong. Feeling that off Myla Grace early on. You asked me who I would put my money on? Right there, Myla Grace.
Myla Grace, of course, global star with TNA. Hold on, roll through.
She could be out.
Marz almost caused the biggest upset perhaps of the night there.
Oh, Marz going up. Middle.
What is this?
Rolls through. Arm, drag, roll through to Grace. And now Strong taken down by Marz as well.
Deanna Strong doesn't know where she is at the minute, and Lil Marz alone in the ring.
And what is little Marz thinking here?
Well, she can't win a match on her own, and
incredible tope suicida!
Pretty sure all she has to do now is get both of these women in the ring, and that championship might very well be hers already.
Well, what an achievement that would be on a Slam Masters debut. As Little Marz setting up Deanna Strong. But Strong is keeping it firmly on the ground. Here comes some help from Myla Grace. And Strong once again holding on to both women, keeping them planted.
Strong
and
by
oh my
name.
God!
Strong by name, strong by nature. Deanna Strong suplexing both Lil Marz and Myla Grace in tandem.
Incredible from Strong as she goes to work on Little Marz in the corner, as Myla Grace has had to retreat to the outside, and she's letting us know just how strong she is.
Since 2019, you can count on Slam Masters Wrestling to bring you some of the very best athletes from around the UK and far, far beyond. From Australia, Lil Marz came today. From Poland, for Deanna Strong.
Another suplex as Strong looks to continue punishing Little Marz here.
Hold on, Myla Grace.
Grace finding a way onto the middle rope. And
this is not where you want to be.
She has both women a Samoa drop. Incredible.
Really is living up to that surname, isn't she?
Could it be the first elimination of the night? No, Little Marz kicks out as she scrambles over to Myla Grace to try to eliminate her now. Stu over there and only a 2.
Myla Grace, I'd argue, took the brunt of that impact. She was on the bottom of that pile when they hit the floor. Took the body weight of Lil Marz as well, which can't be very nice.
Not nice at all. I can confirm from experience.
I've taken many a move like that, and I'll tell you, I'm still feeling the effect of it.
Little Marz now, that was a smart drop kick there to the knee of Grace. And hold on a minute, drop toe hold to Strong. And Marz heading off the rope, 4 to dial up, 6-1-9 to both of her opponents.
I wish I knew some Australian postal codes, but alas.
Zip codes, I think, Todd.
Well, same thing, innit?
Correct.
It's
as now. Little Marz with unique offense in both corners here, and her opponents are feeling it. Could this be time for the first elimination in this contest as Little Marz heads to the top rope? Myla Grace in the drop zone.
I have been given information. Hold on, never mind. Commentator's curse, that was. Been given information that wasn't a 619, that was actually a 4000. Or a 4000.
Wow.
If we're being scientific about it. Talk about scientific, nothing more scientific than that. A hair pull from Deanna Strong.
And now, Little Marz up on the shoulders of Strong and down. Adjusted the attitude of her opponent there, and she's out. He's done. We are down to 2, and one of these 2 women are going to become the brand new Slam Masters Women's Champion. Will it be Myla Grace or will it be Deanna Strong, who has got a win in this contest?
Just like that, the dynamic has shifted from worrying about Lil Marz over your shoulder. This is now 1-on-1, a traditional singles match for the Slam Masters Women's Championship. And Myla Grace looking for fall from Grace. But Deanna Strong simply too strong for it yet.
Rolled through, but Grace has been caught again. The strength on display from Strong is incredible. And now she's going to show her agility. Yes, Vader Bomb hitting. Could be no.
That Vader Bomb directly followed what I believe was Poland's strongest slam from Deanna Strong. And the crowd now, they have picked their favorite RC, much like you earlier tonight. They are not unbiased at all.
What do you mean? I haven't been biased during this broadcast.
Myla Grace almost became Slam Masters Women's Champion. Diana Strong refusing to let that happen and dropped on the back of her head for her troubles.
Talk about showing strength. Myla Grace is doing that right now. And yeah, Michinoku driver hits. New champion, could it be? Oh no. Kicks out does Strong as we roll on and continue to crown the new Slam Masters Women's Champion.
The crowd is firmly behind Myla Grace. There is no contesting this at all.
And Grace looking for the banking hall to get behind her as she attempts to get up there on that top rope. Oh, wait a minute. Strong cuts her off at the pass.
Diana Strong, no stranger to big match field.
Strong telling Grace she will never be a champion. And, I mean, maybe she is right. The amount of opportunities that Grace should have had here that didn't come to a fruition. Well, we're here tonight and we're still going.
You got to think both of these women under the learning tree are some of the very best in professional wrestling today. Almost a 3. Myla Grace, of course, under the incredible TNA Knockouts roster. Fall from Grace! Just like that!
It's over.
Could it be?
She's got it. New women's champion, yes!
Just like that, the fall from Grace.
It has happened. Finally, Myla Grace's dream of becoming the Slam Masters Women's Champion has come true. What a fight that was. Shout out to little Marz and Diane Strong for their efforts in this triple threat elimination women's championship match. But the one standing tall is our new champion.
Myla Grace, some may say this is overdue. Now she finally gets her hands on that Slam Masters Women's Championship. But who, RC, is first in line for Myla Grace? I'm sure we find out coming up in May right here in the banking hall. But for now, this is a time for celebration for Myla Grace, your new Slam Masters Women's Champion. What a match, what a night in the banking hall.
I am finally the new Slam Masters Women's Champion, and after today, that crowd, I don't mean to be cheesy, but I love wheels now, and I will be back time after time after time to defend my new championship.
But with that, we come to our main event of the evening. It is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall.
A very familiar sound for those in the banking hall. A man almost synonymous with this building, the Brilliance.
Former Slam Masters heavyweight champion. He won't like that. But the Brilliance James Ellis is exactly that. Unfortunately, no longer carrying that title, of course. But tonight that won't matter, because in the biggest match of his career today, he will be looking to be too cool. He will be looking to defeat a former WWE superstar, Carlito.
You are absolutely correct. A highly decorated WWE superstar in that. But James Ellis, conspicuous by the absence of his dear friend and mentor, one big manager, Blanche, is usually flanked by the Pitbull lookalike, but now James Ellis goes into this one alone, and what a match to go into on your own. You're going up against someone who has wrestled in front of all the brightest lights imaginable. I'm talking Royal Rumbles in stadiums. I'm talking WrestleManias, Money in the Bank ladder matches at WrestleManias. Carlito has done it all in professional wrestling, and tonight he adds main eventing at the Banking Hall in Cardiff to that long list of accomplishments. An accomplishment that James Ellis has ticked off many times over, more than any other person in Slam Masters history as of tonight.
Yeah, wow. And you can talk about all the accomplishments that both of these men have had. Of course, Carlito has the bigger list, of course he does. But does he have what Ellis has? And that is experience in the Banking Hall, wins in the Banking Hall. I think not. And tonight Ellis is going to be out to make a name for himself, put himself into the next level of this business. Will he do it? That is the big question, and only he will have the answer come the end of this one.
Not only that, but the last time Ellis was here, he was unsuccessful in retaining the Slam Masters Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be playing on his mind, RC. He wants to avenge that loss, and what a huge way to do that than by defeating this man. Listen to that for Carlito. Caribbean cool. That's a throwback, RC.
What an incredible ovation for Carlito as he makes his way around the Banking Hall.
This song has been played in some of the biggest arenas in stadiums across the world, and now it's been played right here at the Banking Hall, a place that we have made our home over the past number of years. And to James Ellis, Carlito is a home wrecker, a gate crasher, and he does not take kindly to people stepping on his toes.
Without a doubt, as Carlito makes his way into the ring to take on the brilliant James Ellis in our main event at Slam Masters.
Right now, Carlito was whispering sweet nothings into the ear of Tom Campbell. Sounds like he's added something to the list of things for Mr. Campbell to say.
Introducing to my left, fighting out of Swansea.
Harsh. Now that's cool.
What an ovation for Carlito.
Carlito's bags didn't make it, so he wanted to showcase special new gear, borrowed gear for you guys tonight. Thank you. Oh, that's it. There's no wall. This is that.
And Carlito has made it very clear that his gear is here to stay for this match.
The dreaded airport conveyor belt has misplaced Carlito's ring gear, so he is making do with what he's got, and I'm sure that's not going to impact him too much in this match, RC. Tom Campbell corrected like a naughty school child there.
We are underway in our main event of Slammasters 2 Call here in the banking hall. It is Sunday, the 1st of March 2026. It is the former Slammasters heavyweight champion, the brilliant James Ellis, versus all of the things that you wonderfully mentioned, Carlito.
Did you forget?
No, it's just a very long list of
It's a very long list.
A very long list
and
of
I've not
accomplishments.
even got halfway through.
Exactly.
No, James
Did you know
Ellis.
he was in Glow?
He was in Glow.
There you go.
James Ellis wasn't in Glow.
Correct.
But James Ellis is, in fact, the team pro wrestler for Swansea City Football Club.
Well,
They all sort of gravitate towards him. Don't know why.
Well, he is the brilliance. Cardiff picked up a victory yesterday, I believe. Not sure about Swansea, as Carlito takes a bite of his apple, because Ellis is avoiding contact at all costs right now.
James
clearing
Ellis,
the cobwebs, clearing his head, do you
perhaps,
think? Or just mind games?
James Ellis is doing what a lot of us do with a doctor, whereas Carlito's doing what a lot of us should be doing with a doctor. An apple a day does keep the doctor away, after all.
Yeah, I've heard that is true. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
The amount of apples this man's had, surely he's never seen a doctor before.
Well, that apple's gone. And that's not cool. The banking hall is correct. It's not cool. Oh!
He spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
And James Ellis is feeling every bit of that in the eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Ellis from behind on Carlito. And he's pummeling away the southpaw on the Puerto Rican man.
James Ellis just caught shrapnel from that Red Delicious. And now, James Ellis,
Granny
not
Doris.
taking too kind.
Granny Doris to Granny Smith's, right?
That's the one. That's the green kind, but we'll allow it.
Get your granny's apples. Here we go. Whip reversal. Carlito into the turnbuckle. Ellis taking shot after shot from the former Intercontinental Champion. What a clothesline that is.
Charging out straight at Carlito. Now, I know this match is somewhat of a dream match for James Ellis.
Why wouldn't it be?
Known him for a long time. I know that James Ellis is a huge fan of the ruthless aggression era of professional wrestling. A personal big fan of Carlito.
Well, will he still be a fan after this one, as Carlito just continues to slam the head of Ellis into every turnbuckle across this ring? And Ellis must be on Dream Street, and not the dream that you just mentioned. More of a nightmare on Elm Street, if you get my feeling.
Well, Ellis now off the ropes, catching
Street,
Carlito.
Right?
Very good. Catching Carlito with a kick. But I asked James Ellis
drop kick connects
about this match, and he said it's a massive opportunity to finally shut Carlito up.
Well, he's not doing a good job of that so far.
No, he just got kicked in the mouth, to be fair, so it's the other way around, isn't it?
That is correct. Carlito takes to the outside as Ellis tries to catch his breath and get some composure. Oh, back rake.
But I tell you what, Carlito on his very first night in the WWE became the WWE United States Champion by defeating John Cena. From that point, he went on to become Intercontinental Champion, unified the tag team titles at WrestleMania 25. Huge career there, but his career in Puerto Rico even more impressive, as James Ellis off the ring post. The other scientist from earlier, that's the part he thinks is the hardest part of the ring.
Carlito breaks up the count. The Stu, head official, is delivering as Carlito continues to punish the brilliance around the ring. And here we go.
Now that's where James Ellis got his tactics from. We've seen him delve into that handbook before.
He follows
Carlito
up.
again breaking
Ellis
up the count.
making his way over here. Making his way right in front of us here.
He can't see, he's a blind man.
Ellis kicking Carlito, cutting him off at the pass as Carlito heads back towards the ring here. Ellis creating some separation finally. As now Ellis kick to the midsection of Carlito, going for a chop of his own maybe. As Carlito up against that ring post here. And oh, Ellis' hand has just been burnt off by the ring post.
You deserve it, chants ringing out here in the banking hall. Crowd not huge fans of one James Ellis.
Ellis is going to need some more DP after that one. Oh, wait a minute. Using head official Stu to his advantage here is the brilliance.
He is
Wait a minute.
indeed.
Oh, eye poke.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says James Ellis as a knee rocks Carlito.
Knee lift to the jaw of Carlito.
Right now, RC, James Ellis finds himself in the perfect position. Right now, James Ellis stands to do what John Cena never could. Defeat Carlito in his debut. If James Ellis does that, now that sets him up for life.
And the fans here are incensed at ringside as they make it very clear that it's same old Ellis always cheating as he
doesn't always cheat. He sleeps sometimes.
Well, that's great to know. Have you got his Fitbit data for reference? No one cares.
I'm not spending enough time in the room with James Ellis to get that from him. Thank you very much. This is close enough.
Carlito now in trouble.
I do my journalism and that's about it. James Ellis now in control of Carlito. Elbow drop.
That looked like Hunter Maul.
It did.
Except lower. Hunter Maul got some height on his elbow. As Ellis in control of Carlito in our main event here at Slammasters 2 Call in the banking hall in Cardiff.
Into the cover again, kick out from Carlito. Ellis fuming with referee Stu Waters. He's tamping, fuming, raging, to use the proper phrase.
Only getting a 1 count. He's going to be fuming on 2 separate occasions. Carlito, getting a shot in and another one. Going for a comeback of sorts here. Ellis whipped off the ropes. Carlito's hair pulled to the ground.
He whips his hair back and forth. It's like Willow Smith.
There's Ellis. Carlito in our main event. Huge stakes on the line here.
Keep my wrestling name out your damn mouth, says James Ellis. Anyway, I'll move on. We're moving on.
Ellis in control on a night that we have seen it all. New Slammasters Women's Champion crowned. The record kept by the Blockbusters as the Slammasters Tag Team Champions.
James Ellis mocking Carlito, realizing, actually, no, that really hurt. Causing injury to his own chest.
And of course, Kai, the biggest news of the night. CJ Rawlings with a victory here at Slammasters.
Do you want to get a room with this guy, or like, are you good, bro? Like, you fine? Focus on the match at hand. Chin lock applied from James Ellis, the most dangerous move in all of professional wrestling. Be a professional, RC. Carlito being a professional right now, throwing James Ellis into the corner. Ellis able to evade.
And now Ellis back in control of Carlito, rocking him into the turnbuckle and working him down 1 shot at a time in what is James Ellis' biggest match of his career. And he has had some big matches in this banking hall.
He has indeed. He's won, of course, the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship in this banking hall from new WWE superstar Danhausen. That happened 364 days ago as well. In controversial fashion, might I add, but James Ellis does have a victory, it will say.
Carlito out here.
Over Danhausen. Can he add Carlito to the growing list of memorable names he has victories over?
Carlito
we'll find out as this match goes on
here as Ellis looks to keep grip. But hold on, he got him back.
The abdominal stretch still firmly locked in by James Ellis.
When Ellis first locked this in, he thought about grabbing the ropes for the extra tension, but fought against it, which is unusual for the Brilliance.
Well, in days gone by, of course, RC, James Ellis would have had another man to help with that leverage. He would have had big manager Blanche pulling on the arm as well to increase the leverage. Not here today, so maybe Ellis was sort of thinking, some muscle memory, that he had that second with him.
Carlito once again trying to get out of this abdominal stretch, and this time does hip toss, sends Ellis down to the mat.
But the
Both
abdominal
men down.
The abdominal stretch has taken a lot out of Carlito. Remember, he was in that move quite a length of time. That is going to do quite a bit of damage in this match.
Carlito's
as we
back
go
to his
on
feet,
and
Ellis in.
over the top he goes. Look at that.
Ellis going up to the top rope. Will Carlito meet him? Yes, he will. And Ellis is going for a ride. Oh! Hard, long landing for the brilliant James Ellis there as Carlito looks to build momentum. Huge clothesline. And another one for Ellis. Carlito is rocking and rolling now. And to the midsection.
What's he thinking? Yeah, high knee.
Oh! Another huge clothesline and Ellis is rocked. Oh!
Huge.
Spinning neck breaker.
Massive.
And could be or no. Ellis kicks out and stays alive.
Carlito proving why he is a mammoth, monumental in fact. 17-time World Wrestling Council Universal Champion. 17 times.
Incredible.
I don't think I've done anything in my life 17 times, let alone win a championship that many times.
You shouldn't be admitting things like that on broadcast, Kai. But here we are. We keep going as Ellis misses that clothesline. Super kick connects to the jaw of Carlito and brilliant slam. He went for, he missed the no. Oh no, Stu has been caught by Ellis. And down goes the official.
Are we sure Carlito's not the dirtiest player in the game? James Ellis immediately giving Carlito a run for his money and a cutter.
Out of nowhere after that low blow, but there is no referee to make the count. Ellis can sit there and think he has got this match won all he wants.
RC, as Tom Campbell noted earlier, we only have one official tonight. It's the Iron Man Zebra, is Stu Waters. There is no referee coming to help James Ellis in this one.
Oh, quite frankly, I'm surprised you're not in there taking the referee's shirt off his back and counting the pin.
Why on earth would I do that?
Well, you've got his Fitbit data. Who knows what else? There's Ellis.
He's my next door neighbour, if you must know.
He's getting ridiculed by the crowd here at the banking hall.
This crowd,
he don't care.
They have turned on James Ellis if they were ever in his corner beforehand.
Never. He's going to try and put insult to injury on the former WWE superstar who strikes back with a vengeance.
Hold on, is he thinking backstabber?
He got him, and Stu is finally awake, and we got 1, 2, it's over!
What a match!
What a match indeed! What a main event! What a Slammasters to call at the banking hall!
Carlito victorious in our main event. James Ellis now on a 2-match losing streak, and he is not going to want to be there, maybe feeling the effect of the absence of big manager Blanche. But regardless, Carlito stands tall here in the banking hall at Slammasters. That's cool. And right now, the crowd. Oh! It's the water's room temperature. He likes it chilled.
Oh, well, you know.
Carlito just spit in the face of people who do want to be cool.
Well, maybe Stu's not as cool as you thought, Carl.
Stu is very cool.
Carlito's the judgment of cool. He's the man
he's
that will judge that.
He's at least room temperature now. I mean, he just got room temp water spat in his face. Moving on.
Carlito.
Unbelievable.
In his makeshift gear for tonight at the banking hall. What an incredible evening of professional wrestling we have just witnessed.
We have indeed, RC. What a night. New Slammasters Women's Champion crowned. A retention of the tag titles and Carlito in our main event. Thank you for joining us at Slammasters. That's cool. We will see you in May.
Again,
I've been robbed. The brilliance, the centre of Slammasters, the pillar, robbed. Everyone saw Carito, look below me. Hit me in that back crack and my back still hurts now. Slammasters Wrestling, when you run the banking hall again, the brilliance will be back, the centre of attention, and I guarantee I will not be losing next time. Do you know why? Because James Ellis is always good as gold.